Could you use a quick tip daily? How about a tip that can impact your day? My name is Rafael. Join me as I bring you tips by experts around the world. These experts have shared their knowledge and wisdom with me and will directly share them with you. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and comment, and I would love for you to become part of the New Tip Daily community. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing exceptional today. I want to talk to you today about replacing the habits that are killing you. Oh my goodness. Every day, whether we know it or not, we may have habits that are hurting us in such a deep level that we may wind up paying for them later on in our lives. I'm talking about drinking a diet soda. I'm talking about eating that dessert. I'm talking about smoking. I'm talking about vaping. I'm talking about things that you forgot that they were not good for you, but you did them so often that it's second nature. It became a habit. You wake up in the morning, either you smoke, you vape, or whatever. You eat a bagel. You have cereal with milk. There's so many things that we do on a daily basis that we forget that the impact that they have on us may not be apparent right away. But trust me, you're going to pay dearly for them, and it's going to be great. And instead of all the wealth that you may accumulate, you may have to use that wealth for your health, not to enjoy. What would you rather use your money for? Your wealth that you're building in your businesses and so forth. Would you rather use that wealth to enjoy, or because you have to pay for medications, doctors, treatments, all of these different things because you didn't take care of your health here? But here, you're not even thinking about money anymore except to pay for those treatments or that medication. So how do we replace habits that we don't even realize? Well, instead of a diet soda, have water. Yes, have water. Instead of candy bar, maybe grab something that's still going to help you with grab some fruit, grab something that's going to be sweet, uh, grab some nuts. These are almonds. And I got to tell you, they're sitting on my desk. So if I ever feel a pinch of hunger, I'll have some of them. Here's another thing. This is an orange, right? See that? It's a small one. It's not huge, but it's a small orange. And it's not going to take away my craving for a candy bar. But maybe if I have this, have some nuts, maybe have some grapes or watermelon or any other fruit, you're going to go, but I still want that candy bar. What if later on you have to go for insulin treatments because you did not crave your carvings? So the most important thing that we have to do is, let's remember, anytime that we are hungry, we're actually a lot of times dehydrated and we may be thirsty. So drink a lot. This is, I forget, this is I think it's a 32-ounce thing. I go to three of these a day easily. And then that's here, right? And then at home, I go through more and I'll have tea and I'll have all these things. So we need to learn to replace the habits that are killing us with habits that will enhance our lives. It's not easy. So there are going to be triggers, right? Maybe you're watching a show and somebody's having a cocktail, like, oh, I need to have a cocktail too. Or they're eating some cake or something. You're like, oh, I got to go to the kitchen and get something. Or what do I have in my cupboards or whatnot? So understand that when you're watching a show and television commercial comes on, and all of a sudden they're showing burgers or this or that, and you know that's going to be a trigger for your mind to say, I need that. What you need to do is when that commercial comes on, or you're driving somewhere and you see a fast food place, or you're walking and there's like a donut shop or something, you have to say to yourself, I'm worth more than that. My life is worth more than this craving that I have. Don't get me wrong, every once in a blue moon, and the moon is not blue that often, get yourself a treat. It's okay. Hey, you know what? You want some ice cream? Guess what? You're not going to die from once in a blue moon, but it's going to hurt you if you do it weekly, if you do it a couple of times a week. And you may not, like I said, you may not feel the effects immediately. No one gained 20 pounds overnight, and no one loses 20 pounds overnight. So a lot of people who want to lose weight, they get frustrated. I'm not losing any weight. Oh my goodness. But when you were putting the weight on, you didn't notice it like this. You didn't have on your jeans or your dress or your outfit on today, and then and it fits perfectly. You're comfortable, and then you put it on tomorrow and like, oh my God, it doesn't fit anymore. It doesn't happen. That takes time. And what winds up happening is later on when our clothes start to fit tighter, it's not from what I ate yesterday. It's from what I've been eating all along. So our habits can kill us, but we don't see it. Like I said, I didn't gain this 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds overnight. That may have been many, 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 many months. Maybe it was 2 years ago. Maybe I had a traumatic experience in my life. Maybe I lost a loved one. Maybe I lost my job. Maybe whatever those maybes are. That's when you're starting to create different habits. And you didn't realize it at first. You're like, oh man, I'm in a mood for a donut. And you go out there and you have one. And you're like, that was pretty good. And then the next day, maybe 2 days pass by and you go like, you know what? I want a donut again. And you don't realize that right there on the spot, you started to create a habit. Maybe you come home and you reward yourself with something that's not going to be good for you. I need a drink. I had a tough day. You're only making it tougher later in life. Your tough day today should end. It shouldn't keep evolving into what you get at the end of your life or the last couple of years of your life. Those years, if you do everything right today, those years should be incredible. You should be out there going into nature. Every day, you should find yourself outside for 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes minimum, right? Out there, moving, walking, talking with other people. These are the habits that are going to take the negativity out of your life. Maybe you had a tragic incident, like I said before. I'd love to hear your comments if you have any on any of the subjects I'm talking about. So please go ahead and share what you think. What's a bad habit that you now that you reflect back on, you're like, oh my gosh, I have this habit. I didn't realize it's actually hurting me. Wow, this is just incredible. I had no idea that what I'm doing every day could be hurting me. Tommy Wong, thank you for joining me, my friend. Every day we may be doing something that we don't realize the impact it will have on our later years. We the old term was golden years, right? When you retire, you have your golden years, you're going to live your life. But what if you've been having ice cream, burgers, soft drinks, sports drinks? Those golden years are going to be spent visiting doctors. Those are going to be your new friends. I rather have the doctors come to my house and we socialize. I don't want to go to their office. If I can go to my doctor's house, it's not a it's a more of a social visit compared to any other kind of visit. So create the habits today. And so the first step, the first tip I'm going to give you is understand that there are triggers. Oof. These triggers are they're gonna they're gonna pull you in, if you will, right? So now let's start to substitute that behavior, right? Oh, and let's make believe this is a candy bar. Oh, I need to have this candy bar. No. Why don't I take that candy bar, get rid of the candy bar, don't even buy it, buy some fruit. Buy sometimes you get a candy bar that has nuts in it. Well, eat the nuts, right? Every day we have a chance and we have the opportunity to do something great with our lives. Let's continue doing that. Let's do it regularly. So, what's another thing that we can do to start to change our habits? Plan for obstacles. So, you want to anticipate challenges you may have. You know that you're being invited to go celebrate somebody's birthday, and they may say, "Oh, you have to have cake." Do you? Do you have to have cake? Could you maybe it's impolite to say no. Maybe you take the cake. Maybe you put your fork in it and then you go, I got to go to the bathroom. You come back and you just push it aside. Maybe you have a cup of coffee. Maybe you have some tea. Maybe you have some water. Don't drink that soft drink at the party. Have some nuts. Some parties have nuts. A lot of them are going to have chips and all this other stuff that you may want to because man, look at Joe. He's enjoying those chips. Look at Mary. Wow, she's going into the dip and she's enjoying that chip. Don't get me wrong, like I said earlier, once in a blue, no big deal. But that's gonna impact you. When you're watching a television show, The worst thing you can do is snack. That's a habit. That's a habit. Don't get me wrong, I love snacking, but maybe I'm snacking on grapes, I'm snacking on nuts, I'm snacking on different things. I definitely, when I'm watching either a movie or something, I have water with me. So I will drink water or maybe some hot tea, even coffee. I'm Colombian, I have to have coffee. But it's what you put in the coffee that can be detrimental to your health. So let's talk about. So you plan for the obstacles. Things are going to come up. How do you handle them? And then the other most important thing is seek support. Who do you know that can help in guiding you? Who do you know that can help you be accountable for you? Seek support. Always seek support. You never know that somebody else may say, hey, you know what? I need support too. Why don't we support each other and we become each other accountability partners? My God, that is the greatest thing that you could do. So the other thing is you want to monitor your progress. Keep track of your behavior changes. For example, this morning when I put on my sock this morning twice. I'm going to tell you why. Um, I I changed my habit. I used to get up, shower immediately, then go work out, right? And then come back, shower again. So I said, why am I doing two showers? Let me just do one. So now I get up, I put on my clothes, I go work out, I come home, I shower. And yes, I take a cold shower. Here's the thing, learn to look at your behavior. That's how you monitor. What did I do? So this morning I did it. I put my socks on twice. The first time I put my socks on, I automatically put on my right foot, then my left foot. After I showered, I got dressed. I was going to have some hot tea. I was going to read. It's part of my morning ritual. And then I said, oh, wait a minute. I realize I'm going to be putting my socks on. Let me put it on my left foot first. So that's monitoring what I'm doing. I understand my habits. The same thing when I get in my car, what do I do first? What are the things? Do I look at my mirrors? Do I not like? Do I put the music on? Do I blast it? So these are things that you need to start being more conscious of because it will help you with so much, really deeply help you with so many great things that you are going to be doing. So by understanding the mechanisms of habit formation and utilizing literally evidence-based strategies. I say evidence-based, I'm talking about clinical studies, and I'm going to go through a lot of those things. I'm going to have a 90 day, I'm going to create three programs. One is a 30-day detoxing and for your health, for your body, detoxing from the inside out. So cleansing your body from the inside out. But I'm also going to talk about the mind, how we can sharpen our mind through all the different things we're going to do. We're going to do workouts. We're going to do weekly meetings. So I'm going to do a 30-day challenge, a 60-day challenge, and a 90-day challenge. People will have a choice as to which one you would like to put. If you were going to detox, let me ask you that. If you were going to detox, what would you want? And I'm not just talking about detoxing, but totally transforming the way you live your entire life. Would you want to do a 30-day, a 60-day, or 90-day? The whole thing is that probably in 14 to 21 days, you can start to really detox your body, start taking the toxins out. But then you want to continue that flow. That's why I'm doing a 30-day. But then if you continue, you can go longer into a 60 days and even 90 days, where after the 60, it becomes a routine. It becomes a habit. So that's why I like the 90-day challenge. But if you were going to do it, which of the programs I'm going to share with you, which one would you rather do? 30, 60, or 90? So again, consider how you live in your life. So you really want to successfully replace your detrimental behaviors with healthier alternatives. Learning to improve your health, and the most important one, the quality of your life. That's everything for me. Let's improve the quality of your life day in, day out, day in, day out. Start by drinking water. Here's what I do. I filter my water, but I also, are you ready? I boil my water, then I filter it. I want to take all the toxins, let them evaporate. And then there's other things that you can do. You can put stuff in your water. Be careful what you put in your water. In my program, I will tell you exactly what you can do with your water. I'd love to hear your comments, your ideas, what you think would benefit you in the long run. What is one thing that will enhance your life no matter what you do every day? What is it? I'd love to connect with you. I'd love for you to come to my website. Let's have a conversation. You can go there, come on my shows. There's a link there to get involved with my shows, be a guest. If you're an expert, I would love to pick your brain. I would love to get some ideas. I'd love for you to come on and give us some great tips on your expertise. Thank you so much. God bless. Have an incredible, incredible rest of your day. Take care.